Well, welcome back to another episode. We've been a little bit quiet lately. Last time you saw us, we were up in Point Brown. We're actually down in Port Lincoln, and we've been here for a few days. We're actually leaving today, but we wanted to show you this place before we move on. This is called Parara View. It's like a hip camp on the outskirts of Port Lincoln, and it's been a blast for the kids, hasn't it, kiddo?
Yeah.
We want to show them what you've been up to?
Yep.
Kids have been hanging out in these trees.
My tree?
This was Liam's tree with some wind chimes that you made.
No, that's Kaylee.
Kaylee made some wind chimes.
Yeah, she brought it over to mine too,
Yeah.
so I can keep it.
Do you want to jump down and show them Kaylee's hideout?
Oh, well, I also put some leaves and like nuts on it too,
Yeah.
and some wood.
Yep. And then down here, Kaylee did most of this, but Liam and Owen helped with a little bit of help from me. They built themselves a cubby. So good. And then Owen claimed that tree over there.
Hey, Dad, you know this tree?
Yeah?
This is everyone's tree.
Yeah, everyone's tree. But I also wanted to show you this, because this is these are big gum trees. I think they're known as sugar gums. These are notorious for dropping limbs, also known as widowmakers. Check this out. This is a big, what was a healthy branch that has just fallen off of there, which is a big reason why we don't ever park under gum trees, do we?
It's not very wise, no.
Which is why we're sort of parked awkwardly out there. So they're notorious for dropping in the summertime during droughts and stuff like that. They try and salvage whatever water they can and just drop a limb that they don't need, which is kind of scary. So yeah, we parked right out there on a weird angle. It's been fun hitching up again. But this has been great, hasn't it?
It's been a great place to stay in Port Lincoln. It's only 10 minutes from town. It's just really convenient, and there's nobody here except for us and the setup.
And how much was it?
It was $25 a night.
25 a night.
And there are toilets and showers here.
There's, yeah, toilets and showers in these cubicles just here, which are
yeah.
fantastic.
And Daddy, can I show you an orange tree?
Yep. So Owen claimed this tree, but there's actually baby birds down in one of the stumps here, so we've been quiet.
So this branch up here actually fell yesterday. We were just sitting around in the afternoon and we had this massive crack. So this one's just come down, but look how big it is. Would definitely do some damage to your car or caravan. So it actually says it in the information that you get for staying here from the owners that do not park under these trees because they're notorious for dropping branches. So I just wanted to show you these showers and toilets. So these are cleaned daily. They're really clean. Look at this. And there is a gas hot water system set up here so you can have a hot shower, which is pretty cool. And then they're quite quirky toilets. I know you're probably not supposed to be looking in here, but I'm going to show you anyway. Nice and clean and well looked after. They do a really good job here at maintaining this place and getting people interested in coming to stay. So highly recommend as somewhere to park up if you're staying in Port Lincoln for a few nights. All right, we're going to hitch up the car now. Mark's loading the kids in. And today we're heading to Tumby Bay again. I know it seems like we're driving in circles and it does feel like that at the moment a little bit. So heading down to Tumby Bay, we're going to park up on a beach camp just outside of town and just spend a few nights on the beach. Hopefully the weather is a little bit better than this.
It's so windy today.
It is,
driving
yeah.
me nuts.
Shall we hitch up?
Yes, let's do it.
Alrighty. Off to another destination today.
So why are we going around in circles? While we were sitting in Point Brown, we were waiting to hear news back from some jobs I applied for because it's time for us to work. We need some money in, especially before Christmas. The harvest down here on the Eyre Peninsula has just started. It's a bit delayed, it's not a great season. So I applied for work for the harvest. So they finally got back to us and said, yep, we'll have you down in Tumby Bay. So we've made our way down here. I did the medical yesterday. They haven't come through with confirmation or anything yet, but I know I passed the medical. So we're going to make our way towards Tumby Bay today. And then if we start in the next couple of days, so be it, we can get there from the camp that we're going to be at. And then failing that, after that, we're booked into the caravan park for a month. So yeah, this will be a bit of a van life sort of episode, I guess, what it truly is like for us, where we have to stop and work while we're travelling. And this time we roped the Svetos in to join us.
So at least we'll have company, and Liam's going to have some playmates, which will be great. We're going to co-parent a little bit because obviously Brett still has to do Sveto's way as well, and the kids have school. So between all of us, we're going to, I don't know, chip in, and between two of us we'll get some money in for Christmas time.
That'll be good.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you on the road. I've got 2 gates to get through and the alpaca field. The friendly alpacas, they're very cute. How's the view though from this place? Check this out. That's Port Lincoln just over there.
So while we wait for my starting date at this job, we've picked ourselves a beach camp just down the road from Tumby. It's called Tumby Bay South Beach Camp. So before we head out there, we've come into town. I've just gone and got the gas bottles refilled at the Mitre 10 here, just around the corner, and just around the corner on the opposite side of the road is the Foodland. So Clem's just nipped in to get a couple of grocery items. We did a bigger shop down in the Woolworths in Port Lincoln. There's Woolworths and Coles here, where it's only Foodland here. So she's getting a couple of little bits and pieces. We're going to head out of here, go to the dump point, and then refill our water tanks, and then make our way out to the beach camp. We'll throw lunch somewhere in there as well. But it's ended up being a beautiful day. I think because it's a westerly wind, we're sort of protected on this side of the peninsula. So hopefully we get some good weather and we can enjoy the beach while we're here over the next few days.
Well, this one is going to be like, with this one, the water's going to go turn, and then
We're doing this one first.
And then this, yeah, but after that, Dad,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, so we're getting water. So this RV stop's about 5 minutes out of Tumby Bay, and there's a dump point and a water refill here. You can also stay here for up to 14 nights. It's only $10 a night, so it's a pretty good spot really. So the water's not taking us very long, and then we're going to go find somewhere for lunch because we're all super hungry, and Liam's starting to get a little bit hangry. So the quicker we eat, the better, I think, for our family. So we're on to tank 2 now, won't be too much longer, then off to lunch. Wow, it looks incredible here. It's a very picturesque camping spot. Now we've got 3 of us coming in here together. So Brett and Mel are already here. We're just approaching Brett now. So we're going to try and find a spot where we can all fit together. What you cooking for dinner tonight, babe?
Stir fry. Very simple dish. We never really plan our stir fry nights. We just use the sauce combinations that we've always got in the pantry. Soy sauce, honey, sweet chili, teriyaki, whatever we've got.
Whatever we got, yeah. It's usually like a 3 or 4 flavour combination.
Yeah, we'll make it. Oyster sauce is one that I use all the time as well. So I'll see what we've got at the moment because we've been running a bit low on everything. And I'll make up something tasty, and then we'll just load it full of veggies, some broccolini, some capsicum, carrots, beans. No, I think we're out of beans.
Got onion cooking though?
We've got onion cooking.
Yum.
With some garlic. I like to brown up the onion first before I add the chicken.
It smells so good, and I know it's just onion, but how good is the smell of fried onion? Oh, and garlic. Oh, delicious. So we've all set up. I'll take you outside now to show you around. The kids have been inside drawing. This is what they're into at the moment, Pokemon drawing.
Wow, Liam's birthday presents the other day.
Yeah, it's one of Liam's birthday presents. So we're just going to leave that out for when they get back. I think they'll want to do some more. So it's a bit windy, so that's why the awning's not out. We're hoping it's going to drop and we can put it out soon because it's pretty warm. Kiri's been to the beach already. Hello, honey buns. Yeah, it's a good spot, isn't it? Also, she got a new dog bed and Liam chose it. It's a rainbow. You're a lucky dog, aren't you? So this is where we've ended up here. I'll give you a little pan around. Here we go. This is a good spot here. Go 1, 2, 3 caravans with cars. And the beach. Look at this view. Woohoo! Beautiful. So Brett and the Howards have taken all the kids down the beach. Brett, Mel and the Howards have taken all the kids down the beach. So they're all down there burning off some energy. They've been kind enough to take both of our kids to give Mark and I a little bit of breathing room, which was really kind of them. So we've actually just been having some adult conversations, haven't we, babe?
Yeah.
It's been nice to talk without Liam interrupting us.
Well, like right now, I'm cooking dinner without a little.
I know, cooking dinner without Heaths screaming on us. So just a bit of a break, which is really nice. Nice thing to have when you're traveling with others. So yeah, whipping up some dinner. So we're here for the next 5 nights, and in that time, Mark and Mel are going to start working. We think. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we've got through the first lot of paperwork today, and we're just waiting for a couple of inductions to come through. And once the inductions are done, there's nothing stopping us starting, except for when the supervisor is ready for us. So it could be the end of this week, or they might just start us fresh next week.
Hopefully.
We'll see how we go.
I kind of wish we'd gotten onto this harvest work gig earlier, like when we first left. We just didn't know about it, but it is a really good option. So if you can get into the harvest work, you can get about 6 weeks, or maybe a little less or a little more, depending on the harvest, worth of good quality work towards the end of the year.
Probably more. Like they've had a really good season over on the eastern edge of South Australia and Victoria. So they've been, they started their harvest weeks ago. We're here, they're only just starting now.
Yeah.
They've just had a poor season this year. But then you got it in southern WA as well, so it's not a bad option. If once you get in, I reckon it'll be easier to find more work.
Yeah, it gives you a good solid stint. So we've actually booked in at the caravan park here in Tumby. I think Mark might have mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, it's a Monday.
Yeah, so that's just on a weekly rate. So I'm hoping it all works out. We're not very great at caravan park stays for long periods of time, but I don't know. I have my hopes up for this one.
I think if we set ourselves up, make the effort to make ourselves comfortable, like we'll probably set up our shade room, and then certain toys can actually live outside, and we use that as another living space, because at the moment they sort of hunker down inside a lot because the weather's not great out there. But if we can really secure it and make that another living space, I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable. Much better.
That's beautiful.
Less seaweed, less rock. I reckon on our one good weather day that we've got coming up, we'll have to come spend it down here.
I think so.
We've just unfortunately timed it badly with the wind. It's just going to be windy the whole time we're here, except for Saturday morning. So hopefully we can just come down here and enjoy Saturday morning down on the beach. You should see how many flies are on your backs. Shoe fly.
The flies here are horrendous. Definitely the only negative I can think of about this camp at the moment.
Yes, look at them all, look at them all.
Hey, stop waving them around. Leave them on the back.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you know how it's done, Liam? Whee! The sand slide. What are you doing? You playing in the sand?
What a contrast to There it goes. Woohoo! It's miserable.
It is miserable. Yeah, considering we were only at the beach half an hour ago and beautiful sunny skies, you could just see the clouds coming in off the horizon, and now it's horizontal rain. It was forecast for a bit of rain today, so it's no big shot, but it still sucks a little bit. Okay, a bit of the van life sort of realities for you that we don't typically include because it's the boring stuff. Today is a bit of an errands morning, so we're going to run into town and do a couple of errands because we are staying off-grid, and we spend most of our time off-grid in the last 4 years. I even worked out the other day that in the last 6 months, 5 of that has been off-grid. So we are very reliant on what we sort of have on the caravan. For us, that's not a lot. We carry 220 litres of water when we're full, so before we came out here we did top up both tanks. That will typically last us about 6 days as a family if we're not doing any washing using the machine on the back. We do want to do some washing, and town is only 6 k's away, so we're going to take the water bladder, which is a new feature for us this year, into town, top it up, come back out here, and then we can do a couple of loads, of washing just to sort of see us through, because we're running pretty low on clothing at the moment. And then power wise, we've only got 210 amp hours of lithium batteries, and I've got 300 watts on the roof. We also have now got a iTech World solar blanket out there, which is a 200 watt blanket. So that's been a huge game changer for us this year. That brings in about 8 amps to 9 amps in full sunlight, which is basically what my laptop and Starlink are using when I'm using them. So I'm no longer negatively drawing on the batteries even when the sun is out. So that's been a huge change for us. So yeah, today we're going to run into town, we're going to dump the toilet, get some water, get rid of our rubbish, and then we can do some washing and stuff today, because the weather's not great, so there's nothing really else for us to do. And tomorrow morning we're hopefully going to get the boat out. So if we can get our errands done today, it'll just make the weekend a lot more enjoyable for us. So let's go into town, we'll show you how we do it. So first stop is the little RV park they got here just outside Tumby. Glen's over there doing the toilet for me while I set up the water. So I've just got a nice little hose through our filter and then into our water bladder. So that water bladder is 105 litres, our tanks in the caravan are 110, so that will pretty much fill one whole tank in the caravan. So when we get home this afternoon, we'll do a load of washing and use up the last of what's in that first tank. Then we can transfer this water across, and we're back to where we started from with only 3 more nights here. So yeah, it's been a huge game changer for us, this bladder. It's allowed us to stay off-grid so much more comfortably. We don't have to be so stingy on the water anymore. And then yeah, we'll just get rid of this rubbish. There's some bins provided here. And then we're going to head into town, do some groceries and do some posting of cards and presents and stuff, because it's November and this is our biggest month in the year for our family and all their birthdays, so we'll go do that next. Right, put all that water in there, Liam. It means you can have a nice shower tonight, you stinky. You stinky? Hey? Hey, you stinky?
You stink.
Yeah, so there you go. 105 litres of water inside the car, and yes, it does still make me nervous, but on to the shops now, get a few bits and pieces of groceries and post some letters, and then we can head home and enjoy the rest of the day back again.
And look what I found. Number 9 golf ball.
Golf ball on the golf course, very nice.
It's a number 9.
Yep. It smells good in here, Mama. What are you doing?
Well, every now and again I just get a random craving for bruschetta. So at the shops this morning I grabbed stuff for bruschetta. We're having bruschetta for lunch today. So I've got a Vienna loaf. We're going to fry that up and then top it off with this. Put some feta on it. It's going to be delicious.
Oh yeah, it was so good last time she did it. And as soon as we got home, I'll put the load of washing on. So we'll hopefully get 2 loads out of what's left in that tank. If not, we'll just have to change over to tank 1, and then I can transfer over the water from the bladder in the car this afternoon. And yeah, what a game changer it is being able to go get water now, though.
So much better, and it just sort of takes the stress away of like trying to manage with 2 tanks of water.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, we can be a bit more generous. We can do my washing. We don't have to be so
We can
stingy.
have slightly longer showers.
Slightly longer showers. It's a little bit of luxury.
A little bit of luxury.
Yeah, a little bit of luxury. Goes a long way.
Well, how are you going to feel going into a caravan park on Monday?
I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. I mean, I'm excited to have constant hot water and constant water, of course.
For being in the confines of the caravan park.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, just being around lots of other travellers. It's going to be a bit tricky. But, I mean, we always make the most of it.
We do. Yeah. It's only for a month. We've got a month's worth of work and then we hit the road again.
Yeah.
You've outdone yourself, Mama.
I'm so excited. It
Drooling.
looks so good. Yeah, me too. Just a little bit.
Are you having a wrap, Liam? Yum yum.
Plain old Jane for the kids today.
We're going for the kids banana and bread for Heaths were too. Yum yum.
Yum yum.
The wind is so gross today. There's whitecaps everywhere on the water, ruining our view. But at least our washing dried really quickly.
In like half an hour.
Yeah, so good. But tonight we've decided to do big pizza night. We've got a pizza stone. The Howdy Travellers have a pizza stone, and Brett and Mel are happy to just do theirs in the barbecue on a pizza, what do they call it? Pizza tray. So we're all just going to do pizzas tonight. We are doing ours on Mr. Harry Fisher's flatbread recipe with a slight twist that Clem changes a little bit, but otherwise it's his flatbread recipe and it's so good for making pizzas. It ends up so fluffy and almost like the bruschetta sort of crunch, doesn't it? Like
it cooks, no.
That's not very nice.
It cooks really nicely on the pizza stone. It just fluffs up, so you got like the outer crunch, it's delicious, and then it's nice and fluffy on the inside.
So we are very excited. We are going down the route of what's that pizza called? Margarita. Going to do our nice margarita pizza. We're also going to do like a garlic and cheese pizza, and then we'll do our normal pizzas like with the salamis and the pepperonis and stuff.
No, can't do
And a
that.
ham, cheese and pineapple for Liam. So we are quite excited. This is only the second time using our pizza stone. The first time the trial run went beautifully, so we're keen to get it out again and do some pizzas tonight. So we'll show you how all that works because it's... Loving your makeshift
This is my, what are they called?
rolling pin. Rolling pin. Wow.
A rolling pin. I use the olive oil spray. If I have a wine bottle, I'll use a wine bottle, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, you're on,
Yeah.
it's because you're on task one.
Oh, yeah. The Yeti bottles also do a really good job as well, but
Yeah.
they're a bit heavy.
So we made Liam's. He's just having ham, cheese and pineapple. Clem's prepped a whole bunch of other stuff for us. We are going to do a garlic and cheese pizza with a few herbs and stuff because that was delicious last time. It was a bit of an entree pizza. And then Clem's going to make a margarita with some crushed tomatoes and stuff. And then we'll do our own bits and pieces as well.
So at the moment we're cooking on the baking paper, and that goes onto the pizza stone, which we found works really well. Mark just cuts it in a bit of a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once it's already started to cook, I can slide the baking paper out and finish it off and get that nice crunch on the bottom of the pizza dough. Okay, but this one worked out. This is the garlic and cheese pizza. Bit of an entree for everyone.
Yeah, that looks so good.
What did you say for everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
get
get
in.
some. Yeah.
Ooh,
This is
yummer.
the margarita that we just put into it.
Margarita was. Oh, look at the base.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Oh, it's perfect.
You, Papa, you having some pizza?
Thank you, Mark, sir.
Thank you, Mark and Clem, sir. Oh, we got new pajamas.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. Say bye. How many people does it take a boat? Take a boat to the water. Depends on who dies. Four and two people giggling behind them.
It's funny. It's funny.
No time.
No, not today.
Change places.
I'm going to take that out.
That's a good idea. Back to that in a minute.
That's great. Do you want me to take the child?
No, it's heavy.
It was too heavy.
I'm not looking forward to having stuff. I reckon if I go
Oh, Jesus Christ.
we can hopefully try now.
Pivot! Pivot!
Here we go.
Go left, go left,
Oh my God.
go right.
Oh, you're doing a great job there, Beck.
Do nothing. I just roll off the water at this point.
That's dedication right there. They want to be on the water at 7 a.m.
We will not be.
No,
No.
we'll be dealing with kids, won't we?
I'll be still asleep,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let you know tomorrow, guys.
What about you, Heath?
Gonna be
You'll probably
asleep?
be asleep. Liam will be wide awake.
What a contrast to yesterday. We haven't seen the sun yet. It's just been cloudy, but there's no wind. So we're not complaining. I went out on the boat with Brett this morning and we've got some whiting, and now he's just taken the Howdy travellers out. So they're just out in the bay. I think they're catching squid at the moment. I think they wanted some squid, but yeah, we got plenty of whiting, so we'll do a cook up later. I'm just transferring the water from the bladder. It's pretty slow with the pump that I've got, but I can't justify buying another one when this does work. So I'm just running that out to our tank. It does like 5 litres a minute, so it does take about minutes to empty this bladder. There's definitely better pumps out there, but I've got the time. So at the moment it's not bothering me too much. So I'll just let that transfer, and then we're only here for 2 more nights, and we're gonna have a whole tank and a half of water. So it means we can do a bit of cleaning as well today, maybe have some longer showers and not be so stingy on the water, which is always a nice touch when we live off 220 litres a week usually. It is nice to have a little bit of extra water. I'm cooking some pasta for Heathie to have some lunch, and then there's pies in there for Clem and I and Liam, and I'm just reheating some pizza for Mel from last night's dinner, which was amazing. So yeah, that's our day today. The kids are all just playing and building their own board games out there on the tables. And we're just sort of chilling out here today, enjoying the day off. And we will bake a cake shortly because it is little Heathie's first birthday tomorrow. So we'll bake the cake and everything today for him. And yeah, I don't know, make a little bit of a party out of it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, Heathie boy! Yay!
Yay! Go, Heathie, mate. Shoo.
Distracted.
A shoe.
Distracted.
Well, here's slice. Okay. We'll let
Not
everyone
an
else.
entire cake.
Yay!
Can't get.
So today's the day before Heathie's first birthday, and he has confidently walked today. So he took his first step, what is that, a few weeks ago now?
Yeah, a couple of uneasy steps.
And then he had a bit of a break, and then the last 2 days it's just taken off. It's really exciting.
How do you feel?
Nothing's going to be safe in the caravan.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing's really safe anymore, so nothing's safe anyway.
Life just got harder.
Oh, that's all right. We're very proud. We can't believe he's walking technically before he turns 1. I mean, he's not 1 till tomorrow, so there we go.
Hey, boy.
Yay! Can't do it for the bar.
I told you, we're a
Good afternoon. So, there's been a bit of a running joke with the Sveto's family. Mainly Brett. I've always said to him, like, if you catch fish and bring it home, I will cook it for you. And we've camped with them for about 9 weeks or so total in our entire travels. And this morning, he finally brought home some King George whiting. He went out on the boat with Mark and Owen, and they cleaned up with King George whiting. So this is our first time cooking fresh fish with Brett and Mel. So he has kindly filleted it, because I'm obviously not going to cook it unless it's filleted, so cheers, Brett. So I'm going to crumb this. We're going to make little fish bites, and then I'm going to crumb it in just normal breadcrumbs. We're not using panko tonight. It's just going to be flour coating, then egg, then breadcrumbs, and Mark's going to fry it up in the barbecue. And we've done this before, and it tastes so good. So there's definitely enough here for everybody. How many did you end up getting, babe?
We caught 11 total, but one of them had worms apparently when he filleted it, so we've got 10
We've got 10 fish here.
Yeah, and good. Like they were ranging
Yeah.
between 35 and 42 centimetres, so good size.
Really good size.
Alrighty.
And they even went back out on the boat with the Howards and cleaned up on squid too. So we're going to have some calamari with dinner as well.
I'll have to overlay an image. This is the biggest squid I've ever seen. This thing was huge. Brett pulled it in. I reckon
It's a stonker. I don't use that word, but this is fitting.
Oh, the eye of it was the size of a golf ball. It was incredible.
So Beck was telling me that it's 28 centimetres,
The tube.
which is insane. So
Yeah.
very cool. So we're going to have some calamari and some fresh fish for dinner, and then we're responsible for our own sides if we want those to go with it. I think we're going to put ours in some wraps and make some fresh fish wraps, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
sounds pretty good to me, I reckon.
Yeah, all right, let's get this one crumbed up.
Make it happen.
So I've just cut it up into little bits, and now it's crumbing time.
So good.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And Brett's very conveniently chopping our knives for us at the
Yeah,
top.
cheers,
Oh,
Brad.
and just also admiring how good that fish looks too. Hot damn.
Man.
Nice and fresh.
Comes up to 89.
Well, what comes up to 8?
9.
Yep, so it'd be
90.
90, that's right.
What have you got here, babe?
This is Kiri's little pancake using the breadcrumbs, egg, flour mixture, the leftover stuff.
So instead of wasting it, isn't it?
Yeah, instead of wasting it, we'll sort of mix it all up, get the texture right with some water if we need to, and we make her a little pancake. I'll let that cool down, don't want to get too hot. And,
She'll be delighted.
a fishy eggy pancake.
Yum. She's a lucky dog, really, aren't you, honey buns?
Do you want to pass the fish, my love? I'll do a couple of trial ones and make sure this is going to work.
Okay. And here's the final plate of crumbed fish. Yum, yum. There's a lot there once it's all crumbed. So that's definitely going to feed everybody, which is nice. I'm going to take it out to Mark now, and he's going to do a couple of trial runs on the barbecue to make sure he can get it right. So let's do that.
You like my tongue.
We got salt and pepper squid,
Hey, that's mine.
chips,
Yeah.
fish,
Wait.
and a mum who's about to try her
Yes,
fresh
I'm so
caught,
keen.
freshly prepared King George whiting.
Okay. With a bit of tartare. Oh my god.
How good is
It's
it?
actually so good.
Can I have a try?
Yeah,
You
mate.
just
Right. It's hot. What do you reckon?
What's this?
Fish? Does it taste like fish?
how is it, Liam?
Good.
Good. And to think that this fish was swimming just out there and was captured by your dad, Brett, and Owen. Not what, 6 hours ago.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fresh and it's hot and it's delicious. Let's get into it.
Living the dream, Barry.
Let me try it.
More, please.
No,
More,
have some
please?
fish. You don't want more lemon, do you?
Fish.
More fish?
Yum, yum. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heaths. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
That's all for you, Heath.
All right, we have actually moved into Tumby Bay. So we didn't film our moving day because it was honestly just so chaotic with Mark working all day and then having to move the van in the afternoon. So we're going to be here in Tumby Bay for the next 4 weeks while Mark works the harvest. By the time you guys watch this, we probably would have already moved on from the area. But thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed our Eyre Peninsula series, and we hope to see you again soon. We are heading back across the Nullarbor towards WA for Christmas. Hopefully we'll have another video out before then, but if not, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.